Hello, my dear students, and welcome back. I know your exams are just around the corner, and this chapter on social responsibility and ethics, well, I can feel a little heavy, can it? Lots of big words, but don't you worry at all. In the next few minutes, we're going to make this whole chapter super simple for you.
So let's start with a really big question. What is a business really for? Is its only job to make crores and crores of rupees? You know, your textbook mentions a reporter, Money, who thought exactly that. He saw so many shady things happening that he was convinced businesses only care about profit. But is that the full story?
Okay, let's dive right in. I want you to think of a business like a person. Just like you and I are supposed to be good citizens, a business also needs to be a good citizen in society. It has duties that go way beyond just filling its own pockets. It has to think about everyone around it. And that big idea that a business should be a good citizen has a name. It's called social responsibility. I know, it sounds like a very big, complicated term, doesn't it? But trust me, it's not. Let's break it down. Simply put, social responsibility is just a business's duty to do things that are good for society. And here's the most important part. It's about doing more than just following the law. See, the law tells you what you must not do. But social responsibility is about choosing to do the right thing, even when nobody is forcing you to. It's a company deciding on its own, hey, we're not going to sell adulterated goods, or we're not going to make misleading ads, just because it's the right thing to do. Make sense? Now, not everyone has always agreed on this idea. For years, there's been a big debate about it. You can almost picture a business standing at a crossroads, with two very different paths to choose from. On one side, you have the good citizen path. Businesses on this path know that being good to society is actually smart business. It builds a great reputation, it keeps the government happy, and it helps create a healthy society for everyone. On the other side, though, is the profit-only path. This is a short-term game. It's all about making money right now, today. But that can lead to higher prices for us, and over time, people just stop trusting the company. So what's the takeaway? The good citizen path is just the smarter choice for any business that wants to be successful for a long time. So, if a business chooses this good path, who exactly is it responsible to? The answer is simple. Everyone connected to it. This is its kartavya, its fundamental duty. Let's see who these different groups of people are. First and foremost, the duty is to the shareholders or the owners. These are the people who have invested their hard-earned money in the company. The company's kartavya is to make sure that money is safe and that it gives them a fair profit, a fair return. Simple as that. Next up, the workers. They are the hands, the feet, the heart and soul of the company. So the business must give them fair salaries, a safe place to work, and respect their rights. After all, a happy worker is a productive worker. It's common sense, right? And now for maybe the most important group of all. You. Us. The consumers. The company has a huge responsibility to give you good quality products at a fair price. And a big one, not to cheat you with dishonest ads. We've all seen those Instagram ads that promise the world and deliver, something else entirely, right? A good business doesn't do that. It always remembers the golden rule. The customer is king. And finally, a business has a duty to the country and the community it lives in. This means paying taxes honestly. Those taxes are what build our roads and schools. It also means following the laws and, very importantly, not polluting the environment. Basically, it has to be a good neighbor to everyone. Okay, everybody, get your highlighters out because this next part is super important for your exam. The Indian government actually made social responsibility a rule for big companies. Under the Companies Act of 2013, certain big companies have to spend at least 2% of their profits on CSR. That's corporate social responsibility. Please lock this number in your brain, 2%. So, which companies have to follow this 2% rule? Well, we're talking about the big players here. Any company with a turnover of 1,000 crore rupees or more, or a net worth of 500 crores or more, or a net profit of 5 crores or more. Just remember these three numbers for your exam. This brings us to one of the biggest responsibilities of all, protecting our planet, our Mother Earth. Think about it. A business operates within the environment. It can't just dirty its own home and expect to be successful, can it? Unfortunately, industries are a major source of pollution. This slide shows the 4 big types. There's air pollution from factory smoke, water pollution from chemicals being dumped into our beautiful rivers, land pollution from toxic waste, and of course, noise pollution from loud machines that can really affect our health. So why should a business even care about controlling pollution? Well, first, it reduces diseases for all of us. Second, believe it or not, it actually saves the company money in the long run. Third, it builds a fantastic public image. People love a company that cares for the environment. And finally, it gives all of us a better life. It's a complete win-win. Okay, now let's move to our next big idea, and it's very closely related. We're talking about business ethics. Now, if social responsibility is about a company's actions, you can think of ethics as its character. It's like the sanskars of a business, the moral values it follows even when nobody is watching. So what is business ethics? It's simply the set of moral principles that tell a business what is right and what is wrong. You see it in everyday life, like a shopkeeper charging a fair price or using fair weights when selling vegetables. It's all about honesty and fairness in every single thing a business does. And how can a company become ethical? Well, it has to start from the very top. The CEO and the senior managers must be fully 100% committed. They should create a written rule book, a code of conduct for everyone to follow, and they must involve every single employee, from the guard at the gate to the manager in the corner office. All right, champions, it's time for the exam corner. Pay very, very close attention. I'm going to show you exactly how to write a perfect, full marks answer for a very common question from this chapter.
Here's the typical 3-mark question you might see on your paper. What is business ethics? Mention the basic elements of business ethics. How do you get full marks for this? Let me show you.
It's so simple. First, you write the definition that we just covered. Then, you list out the elements in clear, beautiful points. 1. Top management commitment. 2. Publication of a code. 3. Having compliance mechanisms. 4. Involving all employees. And 5. Measuring the results. You present your answer neatly in points just like this, and I promise you your teacher will be very impressed. Full marks, guaranteed. So to sum it all up, just remember this. A truly great business isn't just about the crores it earns. It's about the principles it follows. It's about being a good citizen. That's all for this quick revision. I really hope this made everything much simpler for you. Study well, don't take any stress, and go and rock your exams. You've got this.